All right, you guys, good morning and welcome to today's Team Be the Change meeting. So today is Tuesday, October the 20th, and we are more than halfway through the month. You guys are seriously on point with where you're at right now. Like, I'm watching my business builders post on their pages, and I can like barely contain how excited I am most days. I'm just going to point out a couple of people that I've been watching lately, and I like to check out newbies because, you know, being new as a coach, you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing, you know, so you're having that like effect on people and stuff. And sometimes, you know, you might not feel like you're doing it, but you actually are, and it's just something that's new, and you have to, you know, feel comfortable doing it, and you will as you do it over and over. But I just want to give a huge shout out to Laura, and so I'm so glad that she's on the call because her posts are so amazing, you guys. If you want to check hers out, go and check out Laura's. Another gal on our team that is killing it is Lori Post, yay, and Reagan Paland. So all three of you guys are doing an amazing job. So if you feel like you're not comfortable or you're not really sure how to post, what types of things to post, you know, I like to just shout out different team members because you don't always have to do what I do. Maybe your personality isn't like mine, you know, so you want to go and check out other people's posts that are on our team just to kind of get some ideas, to kind of give you that inspiration for how to post on your page. But as a reminder, again, you want to be you because people will pick up on the fact that you're not being yourself, and it comes across as like robot-y. So if you're going to get an idea from somebody, make sure you put your own self into it so that way it has the best effect on the people that read it. So good job, you guys. Keep up the amazing work. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to Lara again because she hit SC already. So she already hit Success Club. Yay! So that is 2 months in a row. And as you guys know, when you do it for your first 3 months, that's called hitting Success Starters. And that means that you have earned your free ticket to Summit. And so Laura is really anxious to go. And so she's really working hard, and she is on track for going. So remember, if you're a new coach, hit Success Club your first 3 months in a row, and you too will be able to join our team and have a blast working out next year to our celebrity fitness trainers. We eat amazing food. They always have a Shakeology bar for us. There's so many fun things that go on at our Team Summit. And of course, you know, all the amazing trainings that you get from all the leaders that go. So I always recommend to make it your goal to hit Success Club by the 15th of every month, because then anything that you do on, you know, past Success Club is just giving you, you know, extra money for your family, extra Success Club points to go towards our trip, extra incentive as far as if you're wanting to hit Success Club 10 All-Star, which if you get Success Club 10 for 12 months in a row, and this can start at any time, as soon as you hit your 12 months, then you get to walk the stage at Summit. So there's like a lot of different levels of achievements in your coaching career. And so as soon as you are comfortable and you're hitting Success Club every month and you know you can do 5, then I would definitely push yourself to do 8, then 10, then 15, because you don't know. You don't know. And sometimes we put those like the barriers up. It's almost like we're nervous of success sometimes, where you just want to do enough and then you'll let off on the gas pedal. And I'm here to say that how do you know the type of success that you can have in your coaching career if you let off on the gas? You just don't know. And there's so many people that might just be waiting for you to reach out to them. They're seeing what you're doing now. They might just need that simple invite of you inviting them to your challenge group. So I want to encourage you to not close any potential doors that might be out there, and to keep kicking butt the first day of the month all the way till the end of the month, and then you start all over again. And you know what's amazing with our corporates is that they are always giving us incentives to ignite that fire under our butt every single month, so that we continue to be excited to reach out to new people every month. And I love that. I love that. It makes me so excited. So try and make it your goal to hit Success Club by the 15th. And that will take a lot of pressure off trying to do it at the end of the month. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys some upcoming dates. And I know Laura will be excited about this because she was wondering. So I have a new Coach Basics, okay, that's coming up. Woohoo! And that will be starting the first Monday of November. And that is November the 2nd. Okay, so here is how we can position bringing in new coaches. Now, this week, a lot of us are running a coach sneak peek, or some of us are doing a live Q&A on the phone with potential clients. Some of us are doing a live Zoom chat with potentials. However you want to talk to your potential coaches, you can choose however you want to do it, like whatever you're comfortable at. You can make a video and then put it inside an event page. You can do like a video series, and just have people meet you inside an event page, and then have them hit the refresh every 5 minutes as you do like different topics. So totally up to you, but this, from today until the end of the month, as you talk to people, let them know that we have a brand new Coach Basics starting on November the 2nd. So when they come in, they have that date already in their mind, so they know that they can get training right away. That's really important to people. They like to know that they have something that they can grasp onto, to not feel like they don't know what they're doing, or to help them not get overwhelmed and frustrated and things like that as we learn, which I know I'm like that. Like if I don't get into something structured in the very beginning of anything that I'm doing, I feel lost, I feel confused, and I tend to walk away because I get so frustrated and I cry and I'm like, forget this. I don't get it. And so that's my personality. I'm sure there's others out there that are similar. So it's really important to get them plugged in. So if you bring anybody in, just let them know November the 2nd. Okay, now here is another date. Same date, November the 2nd. I'm going to be starting a new Push to Diamond group that's starting on November the 2nd. Okay, inside this group, you guys, we're going to take you from Emerald. So you will want to make sure that you've hit Emerald by the end of October to get into this group. Okay, so if you are pushing towards that, you're almost there, just, tell yourself, I gotta hit Emerald, I gotta hit Emerald, I gotta hit Emerald by the end of October, so that you can participate in the Push to Diamond group. And in the Push to Diamond group, there is different training than what you will get in Coach Basics. So it's actually more of an elevated training, specifically designed to train you to be a leader. Okay, so it's different than just learning like how to post and those types of things. So that will start on November the 2nd. Okay, does anybody have any questions on the dates? You're all good? Okay. All right, so I wanted to go over a couple of things that I think will help us this week. One of them is having your own marketing calendar, okay? And I should have brought down my day book, but I'll just basically explain how I do this. It's very similar to how Shelly Hobbs on our team does her month, how she sets it up. Now, I run dates like for my challenge groups. I have a free clean eating group. I have a Coach Basics, or excuse me, a sneak peek. And then I think those are it. I have 2 challenge groups I run every month, so I tend to be advertising those twice a month, and then I have the free clean eating group, and then the sneak peek. Now, you can run, your groups with me, like we can do them as a team, just like I always tell you guys that you can do in the very beginning. If you're not comfortable, either get with me if I'm your coach, or you can run a group with your own coach. I know that they'll be open to doing that, because most people that I've brought in, we do that in the beginning, and then they're comfortable and they branch out to do their own. But you'll want to look at the month. So next month, November is coming up, okay? So you're going to want to look at your November, and you're going to always start new groups on Mondays, okay? So really try hard to not do midweek, because you want to give people a full week of being in there to think about stuff and that kind of thing if they have questions. So here's how my calendar normally looks, okay? The first Monday, I tend to run my clean eating groups. Okay, whatever free group I plan to do, I always do it on the first Monday. And again, you don't have to copy me. This is just what I do. The second Monday is my challenge group. The third Monday is my coach sneak peek. And then the fourth Monday is another challenge group. So if you're wanting to do 2 challenge groups, I'd give them at least 2 weeks separating out from each other if you're wanting to do that. So you're going to want to look at your calendar, plan out your month ahead. So now would be a good time to plan out November. And whatever week is coming up, okay? So for instance, next Monday, I have a challenge group that's starting, okay? So this week, all of my posts on my personal page and my like page are going to be geared towards my challenge groups. I'm going to be talking about the food I'm eating. I'm going to be showing my containers. I'm going to be maybe making a video. Reagan, by the way, she made a really cute video of the 21-day fix containers. If you want to get an idea of how she did that, and she had some really good comments underneath her video. But you can do anything like that, but just make sure that as you're marketing, that you're marketing for what's coming up. So let's say that you have a coach sneak peek coming up, okay? You're going to want to make sure that you are marketing how amazing it is to be a coach the week before. So make out a list, all the reasons why you like to be a coach, okay? What coaching brings to your life. Is it fulfilling? Is it bringing you, your family some extra income? All of the reasons. You write them out on a piece of paper, and you can create posts from those reasons with a really, really nice picture, okay? Something eye-catching. Same thing with your challenge groups. Write out everything that you love about being in a challenge group, and what you love about the accountability, and everything that goes with the challenge group. Write it out, you guys, because when you write out your reasons, that is how you market to people. You're going off of what has worked for you, what you love. And by the way, I have another group coming up next Monday. If you'd like some information, comment below. Okay, so those are how you can do your marketing pieces. Same thing with your clean eating groups. You talk about it the week before. Okay, so you're making, posts, you're talking about the food, so a lot of it's food related for a couple of weeks there. Or if you want to do, any free group is fine, by the way, you guys. You don't have to do a food group. If you want to do a water group, help people to drink a gallon of water a day. If you want to do like a squat challenge, if you want to do burpee challenge, sit-up challenge, plank challenge, whatever you guys want to do, you can totally let your creative juices flow and just do it. Just take a picture of you doing it, and that will be your advertisement, and invite people to join you. So lots of ideas out there. So that's how I wanted to, I wanted to talk to you guys about the marketing calendar. And real quick, just to give you some ideas, and I actually learned this from a webinar I watched the other day. As you're doing your marketing, and if you guys have questions on this, just type it in the chat as I show the stuff to you guys. I'm going to share real quick. Let me just put this down. Oops. Okay, one second. All right, I'm going to screen share. And let's see. Okay, so I watched a webinar the other day, and this guy was talking about how to advertise on your like page, but I'm like, you could do this on your personal page too. But this is what his suggestions were, and when he told me, I was like, whoa, that's awesome. So sometimes, you know, when you go to write a post and you're like struggling with what to say in the description part, you're like, God, what do I say that's, you know, really engaging or makes people interested, you know, so I at least get comments, or it makes people stop scrolling and they want to read it, like something that stands out, you know, that kind of thing. So he was saying that whatever it is that you're marketing, think about your favorite book in that, what am I trying to say? The topic. So like last week I was advertising for the sneak peek, okay? And so I was like, okay, well, how can I market to people that are thinking, or maybe want to get some information on a home business? Maybe they're sick of their job, you know, that kind of thing. So I went to Amazon, and at the very top, you know how they have that search thing? You can type, I'm trying to remember what exactly I typed. I think it was how to recruit into your network marketing company or something like that. And there was a bunch of books that came up, okay? So the idea behind this is to find a book based around the topic that you're wanting to post about, and then you look for stars. See how there's stars over here on the left side? You guys see that on the left side of the book over here? So he suggested to look for stars, 3 stars and below. The reason for that is when you go into the 3-star reviews, you're going to see people complaining about something that they don't like. They don't like something about the book, okay? That's why they didn't give it a 5-star. So when you go in there, whatever their reasons are, that's what's called a pain point, all right? A pain point. And so you want to touch on that pain point in the description of when you go to write your copy and how you can solve that problem, okay? So what I did as an example, if you go back and look at my posts from, I think the weekend maybe, I was advertising for the sneak peek. So does number 5 look familiar right here? I don't know if you guys looked at my post from last week, but I made a post around number 5. And because it was really struck me, because when I was working in corporate America, you guys, I literally had to beg my boss for a day off, even when my kids were sick. And there was a couple of times that I even got fired just for calling in sick to work because I didn't have a sitter. And so knowing that a lot of people feel like that, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that number 5 and I'm going to make it into a post. And that's what I did. And then I went into a little bit about my background story inside my post about how I remember when I was working in corporate America and how I had to beg my boss for a day off just to go to my family's funeral, or what, you know, I just kind of listed off things. And wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to do that, because you're your own boss and you get to decide the hours that you want to take off. So you kind of create a post around it, and then at the end you would say something like, by the way, don't forget I'm having my sneak peek into how to be a Beachbody coach, what it means, what's involved. If you're interested, please comment below. So you can kind of like lead them in your description So you hit a pain point, okay? You solve the pain point for them in their minds, and then you lead them into how they can basically solve that pain point. So these are just some examples of, and you can pull up this book if you want. It's 26 instant marketing ideas to build your network. So if you want to pull that book up for some ideas. Okay, Laura, since you can see this, and I can't see Lori because she's on the phone, can you tell me if you can see this one? How I changed the screen? Okay, so this is something that I did for my skinny jeans, my Operation Skinny Jeans that's coming up, which I called my next challenge group. So I went onto Amazon and I typed skinny jeans book, and then there was like a bunch of skinny jean books that came up. I was really surprised. Like, I've never even knew that there was that many. It was crazy. And so I went in, and then here's all these 3-star reviews of this one book, and a lot of people are talking about what they hated about this book. And so I'm like, okay, so I try to create like different posts around that. That's what I'm working on this week, is I'm going to take whatever I'm finding on here. So I don't know about you guys, and you can, I'm going to stop share now. Okay. For you guys that are on, let me know, and I can't see Laura anymore, so I don't know what happened, but, oh, you're still there. Okay. Like, all of a sudden I couldn't see your face. Okay, so do you guys ever struggle with what to say in your posts, or is it just me? Okay, because I've been doing this for 1.5 years, and sometimes I feel like I'm saying the same thing, and like I get into my head sometimes, and I feel like, what if the same people are seeing the same type of post? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to get sick of it or whatever? And then I know, though, from just doing a bunch of trainings, that no one person is online at the same time every single day. So, I mean, I know that, but I still get the head trips, okay? And so when I watched this webinar the other day, I'm like, oh, God, thank you, because I seriously felt for myself that this was a huge solution for me. I feel like, you guys, that I'm never going to have to worry about running out of ideas ever again, because you know how many books are in Amazon? I mean, oh my God, seriously. You could type any topic that you want and it'll come up. Battling the bulge, you know, I mean, all this stuff that us people, like women especially, struggle with the muffin top. And I'm sure there's tons of books in there, how to get rid of the muffin top. And so if you wanted to run a, you know, muffin top challenge group, and then you're touching on that, you know. So anyway, I had to share that with you guys, because I'm like, yes, I know other people are probably struggling with this too. And so I'm really, really hoping and praying that that is going to help you guys to get, you know, the creative juices flowing, and will help to inspire you in your posts. So I hope that that's helpful. Okay. And really the only other topic that I had to go over today is I really wanted to touch base on just kind of a review on the Monday wake-up call. So if you were not on the National Wake-Up Call on Monday, I highly recommend that you go back and you listen, because it was a huge punch in the gut for me right now, because I decided this last month to not really follow my workout calendar, and I was kind of working abstractly, just kind of doing, you know, one thing here and there, and like I'd wake up, and if I didn't really feel like pushing myself that day, then I would give in to that, and then I'd do something easy like yoga or like stretching. And you know what, you guys, it's totally taken an effect on my body. Like, I can actually see that I put on a little. Now, I don't weigh myself anymore because I use weights all the time, and I know that muscle weighs more than fat. And I'm like, forget it. I'm not ever weighing myself again because it's too depressing. I get into my head too much. So, but I can tell because my pants are a little bit tighter. So I'm not going to lie. I haven't been as good on my nutrition, but then again, I've had all these hormone issues and all that stuff that you guys know about. And so I have kind of a lot of stuff going on. But one thing that I noticed is that I haven't been following the workout calendar. And so yesterday, Danielle Natoni, which she's amazing. I got to meet her at Summit, and got to work out with her. It was pretty cool. And she was saying how for about, I think she said 6 months into her coaching career, she was not consistent at drinking her shake. She was not consistent at following the workout calendar. She just kind of did whatever. And she was not getting a lot of success, club points, wasn't getting a lot of challengers. She was struggling in her business. And then one of her sponsor told her this: you have to be proof the product works. And part of being proof the product works is not only using the fitness program, but following it, how it's set up for success. Because the trainers, you guys, the trainers themselves, not corporate, the trainers themselves have written the workout calendar and the meal plan. They have dialed it in, they've tested it on people, they know it works, and they know that it works for every single type of person because they've tested it on so many different types of people, different body types and all that. So it's really important for me and for you guys that if you're doing the 21-day fix, or if you're doing Size, Insanity, whatever fitness program of your choice is, that you pull up that workout calendar, you guys, and you do it to the T, no matter how you feel, okay? And you post your results about it, and that way people can see exactly what type of results that they can achieve by doing this program, all right? So you're really gonna be doing yourself a disservice if you don't do this. And I know that that's what I've done, okay? And I was very good about this for a year and a half, up until about a month. And I have seen it. Like, my numbers are down, and I'm just going to attribute it to this. I'm not feeling as confident in my posts because I'm feeling my pants being tight, and I'm feeling like something's up because my numbers are lower. And so when I heard this yesterday, I was like, oh man, I have not been being a proof of the product that it works. So I'm back to doing that, and I'm back to being consistent at our 21-day fix challenge for our team. And so today's arm day, so I plan on doing arms, and you guys are probably going to do arms too if you're doing the team challenge. And let's just post videos about it. Let's take a little video of us, show it to people, and if you want to tag me and say, hey Heather, look, I did, here's me doing arms, our team challenge, I'm staying accountable, whatever, you can totally do that, and we can do that for each other and show people how amazing our team is, that we even do this stuff together. We're not left by ourselves once you become a coach, which I love that. Okay, so wanted to talk about that. And then also just wanted to give you a little, what's the word I want to use? Idea. Okay, so if you guys go onto Autumn Calabrese's page on Facebook, and I do this every single time the 21-day fix is on, you guys, and she's told us it's totally fine, she doesn't mind, so you don't have to worry about it. You can go on there and pull photos that she posts of before and after people, okay, like progress pictures of people that have used the 21-day fix, and you can use them on your own personal page, okay? You just have to be careful with your wording. You don't want it to come off like this person's your challenger. So normally when I do that, I normally say, check out so-and-so, they're in our network and they've lost blah, 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 something like that. But that's what I did last night, and you can see all the comments that come through when you show progress pictures. So if I get permission from people that are my own challengers, I'll use, those, and then I will actually say in the post, check out my girl, whatever her name is. She's, in my challenge, and she's lost blah, 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 blah. So just make sure that you're careful on your wording, but you're more than welcome to do before and after photos like that. And when my group is coming up, like if I have a group that's coming up the following week, I show once a day, you guys, once a day, a before and after picture, because I want to make sure that people are seeing that and that they know that I have a group that's coming up. So I just wanted to share that tip with you, because if you want to start doing that too, as one of your posts, if you have a group that's coming up next week, then you can definitely do that. Okay, so that's pretty much all I had for today. Do you guys have any questions? Here, let me unmute. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just have a question with the Beachbody website in general, the just Team Beachbody. Do you find that there's a better time than other times to use it? 'Cause it's very slow for me. Okay, I'm trying to submit my Beachbody challenge info.
Do you use Safari?
Yes.
They've told me that they have some issues with Safari, so you might want to download Firefox.
Firefox? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Lori, you're awesome. I didn't even know about that.
No, I use Safari and I complain all the time.
Okay. I'm like, is it just really clogged right now, or is it my internet connection? Okay. Yeah.
No, it's the website
as well. I should have thought of that. Okay.
I use Google Chrome. I don't know if that's different from. Is that different than Firefox?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I noticed when I was using Internet Explorer before that a lot of stuff was slow, and I'd get a lot of ads and different stuff like that that would pop up that I think was taking up room on the computer. But I don't notice that on Google Chrome. It's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, I'll check that up too. Yeah, like my stats disappear and I have to re-enter everything. Yeah, it's
that's weird.
That was happening to me all the time.
So, okay,
but I still can't figure out how to add past workouts. Like if I use a CD and I'm not doing it on demand,
go
back into the Super Gym and add a past workout, I can't do it.
I can never complete my workout on the Super Gym. They're just there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. It looks like I never work out.
So is this different than on demand that you guys are talking about?
No,
it's the basic Team Beachbody page with the Super Gym, and you can log your workout.
Oh, that you did it like for that day. Okay, I gotcha. I haven't actually gone in there for a while. I just always log into the challenge group pages. I think because I'm just always on there, you know. But yeah, the on demand, it won't really hardly work for me at all if I'm on Internet Explorer. I have to have Google Chrome.
Hey, what's going on? Sorry.
All right. Well, does anyone have any other questions?
No, that was great.
Thank you for the tips on, I loved your post after the call about how you were inspired and stuff to stick to the program and the nutrition. Like, that was really good, because I was starting to wonder, I'm like, I bought 2 new programs recently. What am I going to do after I finish, these new programs? So
yeah,
I might go back to like Shaolin Extreme or, some of the older ones and just maybe even try Insanity someday again.
Yeah. Well, what's nice is that there's a lot of programs on the on-demand. So you can pretty much go in there and choose one. And there are meal plans in there. There are workout calendars right next to it. And everything that you need, just as if you were to have bought the program.
How long does it take to get the Success Club, like the P90X stuff that we from?
Yeah. They probably are mailing it out around now. They tend to do it around the middle of the month based on what you did the previous month.
Okay.
I know. Trust me. I'm looking every single day. I hear the mail truck. I'm like, I literally run out there and I'm like, is my P90X box here yet? I'm like wondering how big it is too. I don't know what's going to be included. Is it just the DVDs or what? I'm not sure. My husband's like, maybe we're going to put in the pull-up bar. I don't think that's going to fit in there.
Yeah, that would be awesome if they did.
I know.
And then one question I had recently, some challenge packs come with the free shaker cup and some don't. So is there a way, I haven't looked myself, but is there a place for coaches to buy maybe like the shaker cups in bulk so we could There is a way to buy them in bulk?
Yeah, go into, like, log in to Beachbody, and then go to, I think it's the shop tab, and then 21 Day Fix, and then there should be a list of all the products. If it's not there, go into the back office, and there should be a place for us to actually get the bulk. And I can find it too.
Okay.
Because I bought them before and used them as a giveaway for people that have joined my challenge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was trying to think of some cool prizes and incentives for customers too.
Yeah, and last year they had a Black Friday sale. They had a lot of stuff on sale for like $5.
Ooh.
And so I bought a ton of them, and I used those a lot last year. So I'm hoping that they do that again because that was awesome.
And then tell us about your clothing line that you started.
Well, 3 minutes left. I'm pretty much just trying like other ways of bringing in like stream of income without me having to take time away from, you know, my family. And I was like, what else can I do? And I thought, well, you know, I love inspirational workout gear anyways for myself. Like anytime that I go to the store and I know I want to get a new tank top, I'm always looking for something that has inspiration, you know, on it. And so I found out about how to set up this store, basically, through an academy that I just purchased called 1K in 1 Day. And I found this girl on Periscope. Her name is Nicole Walters. She's also on Facebook under monetizethyself.com, I think is what she's known as. And so this was just one of her ideas. So I don't know, like, literally, Laura, this is the first time I've ever done something like this. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it, or I don't even know how to talk about it because I don't want to take away from coaching because that's my main, you know, passion. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, where to even talk about it, you know? So anyways, we'll see.
Well, it looks fun.
It is. No, I mean, it's a lot of fun. And what's nice is that you don't have to keep any inventory or do any of the shipping or the customer service, whatever. It's like all done through that company. Yeah.
Very cool.
If you want to look at it, it's spreadshirt.com.
Okay.
So, and if you want to start creating, it doesn't cost anything. You just have to set up your own store.
Cool. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I actually bought a couple of the shirts myself so I can start, like, you know, wearing them.
Yay.
How they fit. I want to make sure that, like, the material is going to be nice and it's not too, you know, I don't know, thin, or that the words come off easily, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Yeah, thanks for asking. All right, you guys. Well, you take care of yourselves, and until we talk again.
All right.
All right.
Have a good week.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too.